Hello everybody, SynthMaster 3 Player for iOS is now available to download, and you can buy expansions and stuff like that. So we're going to go through all of that. So this is kind of a getting started with SynthMaster 3 Player, so it won't be a long video or anything too deep. First of all, this is the screen you'll see. You'll see it has a nice new interface. You have basically three main views. You have the browser view, where you'll spend a lot of your time looking for sounds. Then you have the track view here, which will show you the tracks being used in a particular patch you've been selected. And then you have the mix view, where you can mix between those different tracks. SynthMaster 3, the actual synth, it allows you to use up to 16 layers with 16 modules in each layer. So it's absolutely vast. Okay. SynthMaster 3 Player is more of a collection of presets, right? So, but you still have loads of control. So if we go back to browser here, you will see I have this sequence vector sequence selected. If I press one key, and then you'll have various bits of information around here. You'll see the product here is, this is a patch from SynthMaster 3. The author is Sakuch Egan, and the bank is factory presets, right? But if you go over here to product, you can click on this and you'll see you've got SynthMaster 1, SynthMaster 2, and SynthMaster 3. That means that SynthMaster 3 Player and also SynthMaster 3 the Synth can also use all your presets from SynthMaster 2 and SynthMaster 1, which makes this absolutely brilliant. You can also mix and match presets to make new sounds and new synths and new presets and stuff like that. But in the player version, you can't change how a synth sounds. You don't have access to the synth engine, only the presets. However, you do have access to being able to stack sounds on top of each other. So just as a quick example of this, if I wanted to add something to this particular track, if I go back into browse and I long hold, in fact, if I long hold on any of these, don't click it or you'll load it. But if I long hold it, say for example, this, you'll see we'll get a little drop down menu below and we can load sequence. So if I just click that, it'll load the new sequence, or I can load onto a particular layer, or I can load onto a drum part or a drum kit. If I click on load layer, it'll say, what do I want to load it to? Tune, beat, bass, crash? No, I'm going to load it into a new layer. Okay, so click on this. And now I've got this sound. And if I go into my mix view now, I can see that my new layers that I've added, which are these two here. So if I close them down, and I can have up to 16 of these. Okay, so now I can take this one out, of course. Which is just epic. But if I go back to browser here and I look at the description, it says mod wheel to evolve something energetic. Aftertouch for low cut. So I'll play some aftertouch. Okay. And if I play with the mod wheel, you can start to imagine that you can build up completely unique and original presets just from existing presets. Now, you've also got the shop. So just for clarity's sake, I have on this particular version, I have everything. So this is the whole thing, right? Which is a total of, if I go down to the bottom of the, what's it here? Go all the way down, 8,052 presets, 8,052. Let that sink in. That's incredible. Now, this is everything. This is all the presets and all the packs from all three synthesizers, 1, 2, and 3, which is absolutely huge. Okay, let's just choose this patch here as well, just to see what we've got going on here. So with all these presets and stuff, navigation is an important kind of thing. How do you find what you want quickly? And this is one of the great things about SynthMaster 3 and 2 as well, is it uses really, really, really cool ways to search for products. So first of all, if you just wanted to say, well, okay, I mean, that's a SynthMaster 2 sound. So if you've got SynthMaster 2, then this will be there, depending on what pack it comes from, of course. But we can see it comes from the factory presets. But if I want to say, well, okay, what about just one? I know there's a sound in SynthMaster 1 that I really like, for example. I'm going to click on this, and I know it's a reed instrument. I'm going to click on that, and I'll look for my reed, and there it is. Saw with me arc, right? So I'm going to click on that. And that genuinely is one of my favorite all-time sounds. I absolutely love that sound. Awesome stuff. So that's just looking at SynthMaster 1, and we can see that we can also search by author. So if I go back to all, right, I'm going to go all, and I'm going to go to author here. So let me just close that out. Product filter. I'm going to go with author, and I'm going to choose Cypriot bot. Now, if I look at this and go, where am I on here? Type reed instruments, right? So I've got a clarinet instrument here. I've got a red oboe and a tenor sax in reed. However, let's just clear this and go back to all, and you'll see that I have all these presets from Cypriot bot. So in fact, I'm going to choose and there are some absolutely brilliant sounds, Cypriot bot. And these are factory presets as well. So look, factory presets, and these are part of SynthMaster 3. The absolute best thing to do with SynthMaster 3 is buy the everything bundle. So you'll download the app for free, and you'll get some presets and stuff that you can play around with. But the everything bundle will give you, literally everything. It will give you SynthMaster 1, SynthMaster 2, the full synthesizers, SynthMaster 3 player, and all the expansions and all the presets now and in the future as well. So when KV release a new synth, when they release SynthMaster 4, when they release a new synth pack, when they release anything new, if you've got the everything bundle, you will automatically have access to that, and you'll be able to use it. I love that sound. But there's so many really cool sounds in the Cypriot bot factory presets. You also have SynthMaster 3, the full synthesizer, when that becomes available as well on iOS. So to look at all that kind of stuff, look, we go to shop, and here's the different bundles you can have. And at the moment, there'll be sales, but KV always runs sales on cool stuff. So, you know, you're never too far away from an actual sale. So let's have a look at these. You get descriptions down here of what's going on. So you could go, right, well, where is it? Where's my, the everything bundle for iOS is only $79, right? Normally $99. This is because we're in the spring sale. But this is super, super, super great value. I can't tell you. If we click on this, you'll see what you'll get. SynthMaster 3 Everything Bundle iOS includes SynthMaster 3 iOS and all current future preset expansion banks released by KV. There are currently 60 preset packs which contain 3,000 odd additional presets for various genres. Total preset count exceeds 8,000, as you've just seen. This bank is also compatible with SynthMaster 3 and SynthMaster 3 iOS, SynthMaster 3 Player, and SynthMaster 3 Player iOS. And then you've got, look, things like the $3.99, the spring sale, and you can see what you get with that. And then you've got all this different stuff. It's great. You can see how many layers have been used to create this beautiful flute sound. Now, you'll also notice underneath here, we have basic mix stuff. We have effects bus 1 and effects bus 2. And if we look down here in the keyboard kind of control section, you can see we've got effects bus 1. And if we click on it, we can see the effects being used in effects bus 1. And we can add another 4 effects to each effects bus, okay? Let's go to browser. Let's go to, let's clear this. Let's go with all the authors here. Let's go with the SynthMaster 1 thing again. And let's look at Deep House. And I've got 3 here. Oh, here we go. So I'm going to use this one. I'm going to long hold it. And I'm going to load this onto a new layer. So click on this. I'm going to load it onto, and it's going to ask me where I want to load it. So I'm going to just click like load new layer. Look at me mix view now, and I've got it. So you can spend some time, and you're unlimited. You can build as many presets as you like. And don't worry, if you're already registered with KV, I mean, even registering, you'll get some more presets. But if you're already registered, all you need to do is put your serial number in, and everything you've previously bought will show up for you, and you can install it into SynthMaster 3, which is exactly what I did. Okay, so before I go, I'm just going to take you through pad view. So, sorry, track view. So track view will show you everything you've got going on. But I want to just quickly, I'm going to go with this. I'm going to go browser. I'm going to go SynthMaster 1. I'm going to go all. I'm going to close this product filter, go with all. So here's everything again, and just choose something simple like a, you can also save as well, but and star stuff. All right, but let me just look at something like a, oh, I don't know, a analog or a, let's look at type. Let's look at synth lead. Okay, so something, I want something real simple. So it's loads of synth leads. I want to scroll down till I actually see something that's going to make more sense. Let me have it my track view. Right, so one layer been used, dead simple. This is the sequencer. You can program the sequencer. You've got sequencer switch on here. We can go to ARP. We can program the ARP. Let's turn the ARP on. Sorry. We've got 16 steps. We've got a gate going on. We've got a volume here. Range, we could set to say 2 octaves. But you've also got the voice. So let's just close our ARP thing down. And then you have your keyboard zone. So if you have more than one instrument playing, you can choose to have, say, a bass bit one side, and, you know, and on you go. But look, we've got sequence as well as our, but if I go in here, you'll see that there's a little mic, like a what's it here, magnifying glass. You click on this, and then this is where you can actually see what's going on, and this is where you can do even more programming. So even with just the player version, you can go really deep and create some really cool patches. And of course, if you do find something that you really like, you can click on save and say preset as, and then you've got a brand new preset to come back to at any time you like. Listen, thank you very, very, very much for watching. I will see you soon. And this has been SynthMaster. Well, it's basically a quick intro into the kind of cool stuff, but you can do even more than that. You can go nuts. It's got a full drum machine in here. In fact, literally just before I go, I will go to browser and I will go to drums and I will click on this one here and play one key. And it's huge. If we choose SynthMaster 3 for all of this, we've got maybe some really cool stuff in SynthMaster 3, obviously. Very cool. Anyway, I'll see you later. Ta-ta.